Next up, we've got the game between Liverpool and Hull at Anfield, which looks a mismatch on paper, this one. Been a bad week for Hull. They lost at home to Birmingham in the league, and then they lost 4-0 to Everton in the League Cup in midweek. They're second, Steve, in the relegation market now at 8 to 13. I mean, does that make sense to you, that price?
Yeah. I mean,
they're that bad?
Yeah, absolutely. I watched them last week, the game in its entirety against Birmingham. I actually flagged them up last week, stupidly. I'll never do it again, as I thought they could win that game. They were absolutely appalling last week. Birmingham dominated the game, were by far the better side, and let's be honest, Birmingham, aren't the best side in the Premiership by a long stretch.
So what do you think's gone wrong? Is it just
nothing's gone wrong? It's just a continuation of last year. Yeah. They haven't got the players there. They haven't got the belief. I think now it's a case that it's just nothing there. There was no reaction to the game. You know when you've got a bit about you, when you go a goal down in the game and all of a sudden you have a bit of a go. There was no difference. Birmingham scored and Birmingham kept dominating. Birmingham dominated before the goal. They dominated after the goal. Just no response. It looks like they've been beat up so often now, Hull. There's just nothing left.
Well,
punch drunk.
Well, they're playing Liverpool today, this weekend, Steve. We've seen Liverpool win comfortably at home to weaker teams already this season. They put 4 past
It's because he's playing with width. Because he's playing at home with not 3 midfielders and 1 centre midfielder stuck out on the left like Lucas used to play. He's playing with some width. He did it last year. He's doing it this year. And
it paid off against West Ham. We saw even Ryan Babel contribute to that game.
Absolutely. I mean, Ryan Babel's a fantastic player. You play him in his right position. Unfortunately for him, he's an impact player, and that's all he's been seen as. But I watched Ryan Babel an awful lot for the under-21s, and he was very, very good. So I'm not sure that Liverpool got a grip on Ryan Babel just yet. But this game doesn't make any sense to me from a Hull perspective. They've just been beat 4 at home to Everton. Why you would put out a weakened side against Everton in the Carling Cup, I have no idea, and get beat up 4-0. It's hardly going to do your confidence or belief any good going into a game at Liverpool. And let's be honest, if he rested 24, 4 players or 24 for the game they've been beaten in the week by Everton, it wouldn't have made any difference because Liverpool are going to beat them.
Well, from a betting point of view then, Steve, it looks like, obviously Liverpool to win. How would you play? Do you think they can run up a 2 or 3 goal winning margin in a game like this?
Even Hull at the way they're playing, they're still a Premiership side. I don't see them. Certainly, I don't think this is going to be an ultra close game. Although you don't like to think, Liverpool aren't always one of those sides that you can set great story. We watched the De Bruyne game, and we thought that would be.
They had the chances, but they didn't make them count, did they?
Didn't make them count. So no, I just don't see anything in this game for Hull. Should be comfortable for Liverpool. It's just getting the fractions right by how many.
Exactly right. Yeah, you never quite know, because the De Bruyne bet we went on, we thought they'd win comfortably. They should have done if you saw the chances, but it didn't come off. And then, of course, they beat Burnley and Stoke 4-0. So you never quite know if they're going to convert the chances they create. But we have stuck with Liverpool on the Asian handicap for this game. We're backing them with a -2 goal start. Now, because this is an Asian handicap bet rather than just a handicap bet, you get your money back if Liverpool win by 2 goals rather than having a losing bet. So as long as they have that 2-goal margin, you'll get your money back at least, and that's available at 7 to 8. And the second bet is Liverpool to win to 0. Now, this was available with some bookies at 2 to 5. We found it at 4 to 5, which is a huge price.
2 bookies as well, not just
2 bookies.
Yeah, 2 bookies, so you'll be able to get this. This is available.
Plenty of opportunities. 4 to 5, if you've seen Hull recently, is a great price because they don't look like scoring against anybody, let alone Liverpool. So that's a great bet, and that's our second bet on the game. You're watching the Bet Republic Premier League preview show with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And after you finish watching the show, why not head over and check out everything else that Bet Republic has got to offer. You can set up your own profile, and you can read all the latest football betting blogs. And if you want to place a few bets with us, you can simply click on the Bet UK link, which you'll find on the site.